Hello everybody, let's continue to solve this national exam of mathematics 2025-2026. To question 21, we have given the area of triangle is 299 centimeters square and its height is 23 centimeters. Find the base and choose the correct answer. Here we have to write data given. Our data given, we have given area which is equal to 299 centimeter square, and we have height which equals to 23 centimeter. Then asked to find the base is unknown. Whereas in solution and formula we know that area equals to base times height over a2, so that height will be equal to the base will be equal to area times a2 over height. Then here base will be area is equal to 299 centimeters square times a2 over a height which is equal to 23 centimeter. Here by using a calculator we'll find that area, the base will be equal to 26 centimeter. Then this is correct answer. Okay, now another question is this one. How many vertices does a cube have? A cube has 8 vertices, whereas each cube has 12 edges. Okay, whereas question 23, data given, perimeter of square, half perimeter, which equals to 576 meter squared. Now, whereas the area of square, the perimeter of square whose area is this one. Okay, this is an area. It shows that we have a square. Okay, then asked to find perimeter. Then solution. Here we have perimeter equals to side times a 4, because you have area is equal to side times a side. Then area side here will be square root of area. Then side here will be square root of 576 meter square. Then we know that square root of 576 is equal to 24 meter. Okay, then here have to find perimeter equal to side times a 4. Then perimeter will be 24 centimeter times a 4. Then perimeter here will be 6. So here we have meter 18996 meter. Then the answer is letter C. Question 24 here, I have to deal with this one. Data given, a rectangular field measuring 100 meter by 50. We know that here we have length, because it is a rectangular, we have length with 100 meter and width which is equal to 550 meter. Okay, then what we do, and was drawn on a scale of 1 to 1000. Then the drawing area was this one. Now here we have to find the area first. Here the area will be 100 meter times 50 meter, which is 5000 meter squared. Okay, here after we have given that the scale here is 1 over 1000, and you have to respect this scale which has used to draw this area on the diagram, on a given diagram. Okay, now you have to know that this area, general area that has been drawn, will be 50,000, because is meter square, and you have to square this one again to get a 1 million. Okay, then here the answer area will be 0.000 5 centi. Here will be meter square, whereas this one in centimeters area will be here 5, whereas once we divide this one. Okay, now to get 0.005 to get 50 centimeter square, which is A. Okay, this question, which of the following numbers is not a probability? Okay, here we have to choose the probability range. We shall have to know. We have probability must be have a 0 which is less than probability which is less than to 1. This is a probability must be in the range between 0 and 1, so that 0.1 is valid because we can see them in this range. This is a probability, whereas -1 here is less than to 0, so that this is not probability. Okay, whereas 1/4 we can divide 1 divided by 4. This is proper fraction here, and which is positive is valid because you can see them in this range, so that this is a probability. Whereas here this is improper fraction because you have 120/100, and any kind of improper fraction, and it seems that it is greater than 1, so that this one cannot be a probability. And then question 26, if a card is drawn at randomly from a deck of cards, 52 cards, the probability of getting a king equals. We know that we have 4 kings in a card. We have 4 king of this one. Okay, we have king of this, we have king of this, and we have king of this one. That's why we have 4 kings. In a deck, probability of getting kings will be 4/52. Then by simplification here, by simplify by 4, we get 1, okay, over 13. Whereas here, the probability of getting kings will be equal to 1/13, which is denoted by letter D. Question 27 here. A businesswoman requested for a loan of 4 million Rwandan francs from a bank that requires her to pay 60 Rwandan francs as interest after 3 months. The interest rate is what? That are given. Here we have given principal which equals to 4 million Rwandan francs, and here we have given an interest which equals to 60,000 Rwandan francs, and time which equals to 3 months. Asked rate, solution and formula. We know that interest equals principal, rate, and time. Okay, but here we have asked to find the rate. To mean that the rate will be equal to interest over principal times time. Whereas here the rate will be, an interest is equal to 60,000 Rwandan francs. Then divided by here we have a principal which is 4 million times time. Okay, and we know that the time here is less than, we have 3 months out of 12. That's why we can get that's how we can get a time which goes 3 months over 12 in 1 year. That's why we get time which is equal to 1/4. So that here we shall multiply 1/4. Then this rate will be 60,100 francs times 4/4 million to get 6 percent. Then the answer will be A. Here we have given to find different numbers 60, 84, 96. We have to find LCM, lowest common multiple of these numbers. We have 60. Shall make table 84 and 96. Okay, here we have to find the number that you can divide both. Here we get 60 divided by 2, we get 30, 84 divided by 2, we get 42. Last here we get 48. By 2 we get 15, get 21, here we get 24. Now here there is still even number, we get 2, 15, 21, 12. Again here we have even number, we put 2, 15, 21, 6. Still we have even number, we put 2, 15, 21, 3. Here we have odd number, put 3 to get 5, to get 7, to get 1. Last here we should try to put 5 to get 1, to get 7, to get 1. By 7 we should get 1, 1, 1. A. LCM will be all multiples we have here: 2 power 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2 power 5 times 3 times 5 times 7. Whereas 2 power 5 is equal to 32 times 3 times 35. This is equal to 32 times this one is equal to 5, 1, 9, 110. Okay, and this will be, okay, we shall multiply 105, 32, we get 0, 1, 1, 2, we get 5, 1, 1, 3, to get 0, to get 6, to get 3, 3, we get 3, 3, 60. Then the answer will be this. Last B is to find greatest common factor, GCF. Last here we have to know this one, divide this, we divide this and divide this, and this one, divide this, divide this, divide this. Last this is impossible because we still have 15, still have, and this is impossible because we still have 15, still have 21, and impossible because we still have 15, still have 21. But here 3 we get 5, we get 7. This is, but here still 1, here 7, and this. So that GCF will be 2 times 2 times 3, which equals 4 times 3 equals to 12. Then answer is A. 29 here, the length of a hollow cavity is 5 centimeter. Its inner radius is 0.4 meter and its outer diameter is 1.2 meter. Take a pi of 3.14. Calculate the volume. Data given here, we have length, which equals to height. Once we come up to the volume here, we have to use the height is equal to, and here the answer you're supposed to choose 20,096 decimeter cube. All of them are in decimeters cube. So that we have a height of 5 meter, which equals to 50 decimeter, and we have inner radius should be smaller one, 0.4 meter, which equals to 4 decimeter, and we have diameter of outer, it is 1.2 meter, which equals to 12 decimeter. Whereas here the outer radius will be 12 decimeter over a 2 to get 6 decimeter. Then we have pi equals 3.14. So that ask it volume question mark, then solution. Volume equals, here is pi times radius times r squared minus small r squared. Then here we shall get, find r squared, which is equal to 6 decimeter squared equals decimeter will be 36 decimeter squared, plus r squared will be 4 decimeter, which equals to 16 decimeter squared. Then the volume will be, here the volume shall be pi 3.14 times a height of 50 decimeter, then times a 36 decimeter cube minus 16 decimeter cube. Then volume here will be 3.14 times 50 decimeter times 20 decimeter cube, okay, decimeter square, sorry. Volume will be 0, and this will be cancelled with this one to get 314 times 10 decimeter square cube here, and the answer will be 3140 decimeter cube. Then the answer will be letter D. Question 30. A shopkeeper has a mixture of red sorghum flour and white sorghum flour weighing 40 kg. One type costs 1,900 francs per kilogram, and another costs 2,100 francs per kilogram. If the mixture is sold at 2,000 francs per kilogram, find the number of kilograms each type. Data. And here, in order to simplify the terms here, you have to let R, because red R be red of red sorghum flour, whereas W be white sorghum flour. Okay, to mean that here we have given that R to mean that this is first type plus second type equals to 40 kilogram, right? Then we know that one type costs this one. We know that if you take amount of kilograms then times a type, 1090, okay, 1900, then plus another type, it is this one, W, then times 2001. It can be cost W plus, mean that this is a mixture, times its cost is 2000. What about this one? We know that this is 40, so that this will be R times 1900 plus W, this 2000, W equals 40 times 2000. So here will be 1900 R plus 2100 W, which is equal to, this will have 80,000 as equation 2, whereas this one should be equation 1. We can solve them simultaneously, whereas we have this together with R plus W equals 40. We can find the value of R, which equals to 40 minus W, and replace it in this equation to get 1900 times 40 minus W plus 2100 W equals 80,000. Then 19 times 4 we get 637 plus 3 minus 1900 W plus 2100 W equals 80K, 81 francs. What about this one? Should get 76,000, then by dealing with this we get plus 200 W equals 80,000 francs. Plus 200 W will be 80,000 francs minus 76,000. Then 200 W will be 4,000. Then W will be 20 kilograms. And we know lead plus W will be 40, whereas lead plus 20 will be 40. Then lead will be 20. We have W which is 20 and lead which is 20. It is A. Then question 31 here. The sum of the interior angles of a regular polygon is this one. Data. We have a sum of interior angles, which is 1440 degree. Then solution asked is to find number of sides. We don't know. Some number of sides. B, name of polygon. C, size of exterior angle. Then solution. We know in general formula, we know that the sum of interior angles is equal to number of sides minus 2 times 180, and we have sum 1440 degree equals n minus 2 times 180, then 1400 over 180 degrees will be n minus 2. Then here we get 8 degree will be n minus 2. So that here, because we have to find number of sides, remove this degree, then n will be 10. This is A. B, the polygon with 10 sides is equal to decagon. That's C. Find the size of exterior angle. We take 360 degree over n, which equals 360 degree over 10. We'll get 36 degree. Question 32. In a certain town, the ratio of adults to children is 4 to 5. The total number of adults and children is 9,909 people. Calculate the number of children and number of adults in this town. Here we have to rate A, B, adults, and to be equal to be represented by 4, whereas B or C, B, children, and be replaced by the value of 5 respectively. Whereas here, if we want to calculate the number of adults, for this one, we shall try to take A times the total number of people, 9,909 over total ratio, and we have total ratio equals 4 plus 5 equals a 9 over a 9. So that this will be A, and A is equal to a 4 times 909 over a 9. 9 divided by 9 equals 1, 1, 1. To get 4 times 1, 1, 0, 1 equals 4, 404 people. And number of children will be C times 9, 0, a 9, 0, 9 over a 9, which equals to a 5 times 9, 9, 0, 9 over a 9, then it will be 5, 5, 0, 5 people or children. Then, what about here? The shape below is a rectangle, and study it and answer the question. Here we have given a rectangle, 5x plus 5 centimeter, and here we have x plus 25 centimeter, whereas we have this one. So that here, A, find or calculate the value of x, find the length and width. For this question, we have to choose, we will use the data. Let us write data here, data given. And we have length 1 equals 5 centimeter plus 5x plus 5 centimeter, and length 2 equals x plus 25 centimeter. And of course, these symbols to show that this angle, this length 1 and length 2 are equal, to mean that length 1 equals to length 2. This will provide 5x plus a 5 equals x plus 25. By solving them, we get 5x, then minus x to get 25, then minus a 5, this one. 5x minus x is equal to 4x equals 25. whereas our x here will be 20 divided by 4, whereas x will be a 5 centimeter. Then for this one, this is a letter B. Find the length. You know that the length 1 equals 5x plus a 5. To mean that this will be 5 times a 5 plus a 5. This will be 25 plus 5 equals 30 centimeter. What about length 2 will be x plus 25, which is equal to 5 centimeter plus 25 centimeter equals 30 centimeter. Then C, find the width. We have width which is equal to 2x. Width equals to 2x. Then width here will be 2 times a 5 centimeter, and width will be here 10 centimeter. Question 34. A family got 5,000 francs data. Okay, here we have income which equals to 500 Rwandan francs as income. Okay, and we have done the following project they want to do: paying school fees at 120, painting the house at cost of 100,000 francs, buying food for 200 francs, 100 francs, and buying clothes for 150 francs. Order family needs according to priority. And here, A, by ordering, we know that buying food can be first priority. Buying food at 200 francs as the first priority. Second priority can be paying school fees. This is basic needs for children. Paying school fees. Okay, and 120 Rwandan francs. The third one can be buying clothes, because clothes are one of 4 basic needs. Buying clothes. Buying clothes at for 150 Rwandan francs. And all of this one shall take 320, and this shall take 470 Rwandan francs. And last priority can be painting the house. Painting a house at 100 francs. But it seems that there is not enough money to fulfill this project. But B, and here, how much money does the family require to meet their budgets? They required at least 570 Rwandan francs to fulfill their project. Whereas here, Roman 2, do they have required amount? No. The answer is no. Roman 3 is this one. State the item that can be done later is to paint. Painting a house can be done later. The last question: the following marks were obtained by a P6 class in a mathematics examination. Here we have total marks, and we have a lot of marks, and another one with number of full runners. And we have been asked to fulfill the table. 95, the number of students or learners who get 95 are 2. And in order to record our marks here, there are 2, and the sum will be 190 marks. Whereas here, those who got 90 will be a 3. And we know that we take this one times 3 to get 270. Whereas here, those who get 85, there are 8. So that you have to fill this table. 8 times 5 is equal to 40, write a 4, and this is 64, 68. I'll come back to 80 is 1. 8 times 1 is equal to 80, and those who get 75, there are 6. Take 6. 6 times 5 equals 30, write 30 aside, and then 6 times 7, 42, 450. Those who got 70, there are 3. So that so that here we take both 3 here. 70 times 3 is equal to 220, whereas 60 times 2, there are 120. EF means number of students or number of learners. We take 2 plus 3, we get 5, plus 8, we get 13, plus 1, we get 14, plus 6, we get 20, plus 5, we get 20, 25. To mean that the number of students are 25. Whereas here we shall add 190 plus 270, get 0, 6, 4. Then plus 680, we get 0, 4, 1, 11, plus 530, we get 0, 7, 6, 1, plus 330, then 0, 0, 1, 0, 1, 2. We get 2,000. Then here, thanks for watching. Don't forget, share and subscribe. See you the next time.